Let's see how you look like without your mask. Oh gosh, you look kinda scary. Well, back on you go. Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I've got the 1/7 scale figure of Hemet Nethel, illustrated by NECO and manufactured by Wings. This figure is actually from the Falslander series by NECO, and there are a couple of characters from this line. I told myself I'll only get one, and of all the very cool looking characters, I decided on this one. She's in an Egyptian style, which I think is an Anubis, and that alone just makes her look really amazing. There's something about the Egyptian style that's super alluring. Anyway, I'm super excited to open her up, so let's get started. I picked up this figure from the official Good Smile shop on Taobao, and she was about 1,500 renminbi, which is about 220 USD. She was shipped by Surface for about 11 USD with another Nandroid item. This figure was up for pre-order in October 2022, and she was released in January 2024. I got her in February 2024, so it's been a while since I opened her up. Well, at least this video is up now. The box is simple and compact, with a very big window on the front and sides. There are also photos of the figure printed on. It's not a super sturdy box, but it's of a good quality. Opening up the box, inside, I first have a set of instructions in Japanese. There is only one blister package, and inside is a rock-looking base. Next is this Egyptian staff, followed by the figure of Hemet herself. I think that's her name. Lastly is an alternative hairpiece to swap out. And that's all the components included for this figure. Now to assemble her. For assembly, I'll set her on the base first. Below the figure, there are 3 holes under her shoes. And on the base, there are 2 short plastic pegs and 1 long metal peg. The short plastic pegs looks unreliable, but after putting her on the base, it's not so bad. Next is her alternative hairpiece to swap out if you want to display her with a faceplate on. But I don't quite like how it looks. It's not that she doesn't look nice. She's actually quite pretty, as you can see here. But she kinda looks scary to me, so I'm putting this mask back on. Next is the Egyptian staff, and it can be taken apart. One side of the staff slides through her hands over here. I'm glad the paint on my staff didn't get scratched off in this process. As for the other side, it slides through the gap in her hair to connect to the other part of the staff. With that, I have the 1/7 scale figure of Hemet Nethel from the Falslander series, illustrated by NECO and manufactured by Wings, fully assembled. This girl is a combination of exotic, tactical, and pure beauty. She's so gorgeous, especially with her Anubis mask on. I tried taking out the mask, but I find her eyes a tad bit too big and scary. So I put the mask back on. Zooming into the figure, I bought this figure because of this Anubis concept. And yes, she looks way better with the mask on. The paint has a metallic tint, and the gold paintwork is just very neat. As for the hair, it's very detailed and voluminous. I love the little gaps sculpted in her hair to allow the staff to poke through. Also, although it's subtle, there is a nice shading from darker to lighter pink along the hair. As for her outfit, she is in this very gorgeous black suit that transitions into a translucent skirt. The gold and white details are also very neat, and the combination of this glossy and matte texture just makes this figure so interesting to look at. Moving down the figure, I love how her high-cut boots look. It is glossy, with this very translucent looking grey layer with gold round studs. The colours matches the design of her staff and her skirt. Plus, the transparent portion of the peg is so clear that you don't really notice it, although you can see the metal peg. As for the base, compared to all the other NECO figures I have, I really like this one. It looks like a real rock with the nice texture and realistic shading. In my personal opinion, if you're thinking of picking up a Falslander figure, I think this is the one to get. Of all the different designs from this series, the Egyptian girl looks the most exotic and aesthetic. And I'm super happy that I bit the bullet and bought her. Even though I told myself no more NECO figures. But NECO just keeps coming up with so many good stuff. And this is no exception. Maybe I'm just biased. I find the Egyptian style very beautiful. And that's all I have for today's video. Although this figure was released quite a long time ago, I'm still so happy I got her. The level of details and the exotic design is just gorgeous. Let me know in the comments below what you think. If you enjoyed what you saw, please leave a like and subscribe with notifications to stay tuned to more videos. Until then, I'll see you next time. Bye bye!